when the bell rings, when we go to work, good, clean fight, touch him up.
And of course, Aleem looking to overcome a slump. Again, just 2-2-2 in his last 6 fights, has made the change. Now working with Ronnie Shields. And while Aleem is working with Shields for the first time, for Vidal, it's a family affair. Her former pro, super middleweight, retired in 2015.
Get this fight going. He wants to take it out to later rounds, and what does he do? He starts boxing, using the jab, staying at distance. And obviously, this is the test for Vidal. It is, and something I want to touch, obviously, the boost of confidence.
Zach Prieto in the first round, ShoBox's 20th anniversary show, goes down
3 when he did it.
As Aleem utilizing footwork and that sharp jab, there's that lead right by Vidal. But yeah, that's the 27-year-old Immanuwel Aleem looking to get back on the winning track in this important contest and sticking to the fundamentals, really utilizing a sharp jab. But now it's Vidal digging to the body with a right hand.
And has even scored some of his knockdowns as a lefty, so we'll look for that as this fight continues.
Started boxing when he was 5, had 40 amateur fights.
I like what Aleem is doing. You know, he's keeping a safe jab, trying to get these rounds out of the way for Vidal.
Under a minute left in the second as Vidal went to the body with a left hook, and there's a long-range right hand that scored for the undefeated Vidal.
They are presented right there on top of that jab, throw the right hand.
Who have achieved world honors, Chris.
Get that going, and maybe he'll double up with the hook.
The fight, he has to. I think he's gonna be almost pressured into a fight.
Ended in the second round, and here we are in the first minute of round 3. Vidal
and Aleem doing so.
Yeah, Aleem showing craft early on and putting together some nice combinations out.
Yeah, and the thing we need to remember, though, is that Vidal can change all this,
of course,
with one punch. However, all of what we're saying is true. And, you know, Vidal has landed some pretty nice right hands.
It's really whatever the judges are looking at. I see Aleem being effective with the combination of punches, and Vidal will land 1 or 2 effective punch. And again, you know, I don't know what the judges might be seeing.
Feet planted wide apart, looking to dig to the body with that right hand.
One thing that's really helped Aleem is this big ring, because he's used it very well.
Oh yeah, he is chewing up the real estate.
Nice left hook downstairs by Vidal.
Body shot of his own. That was good.
And San Antonio is a nice place to live, so he'd be interested in the real estate as he got backed up there.
Yes.
Lead right uppercut, and that right hook missed for Vidal as we come to the end of the third. Imploring his brother to remain patient, plenty of time, stick to the game plan, and meanwhile Aleem is taking the fight to Vidal.
Punch there, and Aleem again closed the gap, turned him over, landed a few combinations of his own.
You know, Aleem came in off this nice
right left by Vidal. And a left hook to the body, a left hook upstairs. Vidal now starting to open up on Aleem. Just past the first minute here in the 4th round. And Vidal beginning to walk down. Aleem gets into range, launches the left hook to the liver. Right uppercut on the inside by Aleem. Double left hook to the liver and a right hand by Vidal.
Vidal really hurting him now with the body shots.
Well, you know, I meant
the punches now.
Sorry, Abner. I mentioned McKee's going downstairs for Vidal, and he wanted to do it early. And if he does keep doing that, this is
toe head to head.
This is the kind of fight that we've seen Aleem in a lot. They didn't really exactly want this, but he's performing well and landing punches. What place can he take this?
Thudding shots at close range.
I think they knew this was going to happen. It was just a matter of time.
At some point. Wow.
A San Antonio slugfest unfolding here in the 4th with 45 seconds left in the round.
But for us, this is fun.
Both fighters have 11 knockouts. A right or left uppercut, right uppercut. I love the way Aleem is putting together his punches, varying his attack, and now Vidal coming back with a short left uppercut on the inside that jolts the jaw of Aleem.
Aleem found a home for that uppercut.
Fantastic stuff here in the 4th as they strafe each other's bodies. And Aleem looking to go back to the jab from distance. And Vidal avoiding the effects of all of that before.
And he's landing at 44% tonight, so he's happy with that part of his performance.
160-pounder looking to utilize. Lead right hand by Vidal has Aleem on the ropes.
But it's not in his nature, and he hasn't fought that way all the time in his pro career.
But so far, he has started really well this round.
Yes.
Double jab splits the guard of Vidal. Vidal lands with the right hand, but Aleem comes back, but Vidal.
That the judges might be seeing that.
Oh, nice right hand by Vidal, but misses with the left hook. Looking to clip. Aleem does manage to land a stiff jab.
Vidal lands the big power punches.
Vidal becoming a little more confident as well, now shelling up along the ropes before unloading. Aleem trying to go on the inside with the uppercut, goes to the body with the right hand.
Very effective. I mean, he's landing some nice shots.
Double left hook, but then the counter left hook landed for Vidal.
Aleem really working, really staying inside and
when they go toe-to-toe, there's a couple of right uppercuts on the inside by Aleem, and Vidal explodes with a combination.
And Aleem may be winning this round. And interestingly, he's going backwards, Vidal. He doesn't go backwards.
And thus far, Aleem has been able to absorb the punishment and continues to take the fight to Vidal. Here they are, forehead to forehead.
Well, Mo, this is indeed an intriguing fight. I mean, we often talk about changes in momentum being the mark of a really interesting fight. You see Aleem at the start, 3 rounds to 2, 48-47.
There you go.
Left hook to the liver by Vidal. Right uppercut on the inside misses. Aleem lands on the inside, and range would behoove Vidal. That's not necessarily the case.
well, that's because Aleem is a combination.
Now Vidal trying to muscle Aleem to the ropes.
Exactly, muscled, and then that takes a lot of energy out of him.
And Aleem clips Vidal with the left hook upstairs. Under a minute left here in the 6th. Two-way action between Vidal and Aleem. Aleem on the ropes. Vidal goes to the body again with the left hook to the liver. Right hand upstairs by Vidal.
Vidal now really pushing back the tire. Aleem taking advantage of this momentum with the body shots. Both fighters should be investing on the body shots coming into this round.
Oh, and that shot hurt Aleem. That left hook to the liver stung Aleem. The gutsy game Aleem staying in the pocket, trying to retreat, trying to buy himself some time with 15 seconds left here in round 6. Straight right hand by Vidal. Another thunderous left hook to the body, and Aleem absorbs it like a sponge.
You hear this is where, on the inside, that left hook that we talked about so much early in this fight hurt Aleem badly, and astonishingly, he was able to get through the rest of that round.
And there's a jab to the midsection by Aleem, so sticking to the fundamentals and getting some tremendous advice, like you would expect anything less from Ronnie Shields.
And you know what Ronnie Shields was telling him, which is true. You can
let Aleem let his hands go, kind of tired him out.
And both landing over 40% of their power shots. It's been that kind of fight, fought mainly at close quarters. And we are seeing both fighters attack both the head and the body. And there's a right hand that caught Aleem on the noggin.
easily see those other rounds being kind of clear this round. It's been Aleem who's doing most of the effective work.
Including that effective right uppercut before he exited. Voids that right. Aleem has put together punches in combination. Vidal looking to continue to batter the body with the left hook and the right hand.
And if you're fighters in 2 rounds that he faced, ironically, it was an 11-6 fighter, Nicholas Palacios, who took him the distance, the only one. While Aleem was slowing his own. You know, the last 5 opponents for Aleem kind of adding to this idea that he's been able to hang in there in this fight.
And you were already seeing the dividends working with Ronnie Shields as he lunged in with that left hook and caught Vidal.
Look at that.
And Vidal's never been down. But he felt that shot from Immanuwel Aleem.
Thinking that I'm sure this is the time he needs to land something.
We haven't seen Vidal switch much to lefties. He now starts to hunt down Aleem. But Aleem fighting off the ropes, but it's Vidal digging to the body with a couple of right hands.
Lefty, and that is something he normally does.
And as you mentioned, he has power as a southpaw. But now Aleem continues to absorb those left hooks, a litany of left hooks to the liver, Abner.
And that's where you have to go back and grab, churn the fighter as he was doing so, especially a power puncher.
But
that hold and churn.
It is incredible how many left hooks to the liver, including that one, Aleem continues to absorb.
Yeah, Vidal's so smart in this round, going back downstairs, and it's helped turn this round around a little bit.
And yet Aleem fights back, showcasing hand speed and combinations. But Vidal, the bigger fighter, and Aleem exits again. It's a tremendous fight. Final minute of what has been an excellent test for Amilcar Vidal Jr., the 25-year-old, undefeated in his 13th professional bout against a guy who's still just 27, and Immanuwel Aleem, who's had to overcome adversity. And boy, he has taken the fight to Vidal, but a good counter shot by Vidal.
A dangerous
power. So I think that's why he's doing so.
And he's getting confidence more and more. It's Aleem loading up in the final seconds of the 8th. The left hook, right uppercut. He was staggered there. What a shootout, San Antonio. And Immanuwel Aleem.
And Aleem standing his ground. He's right in the center. I don't know. I didn't hear the corner, but he's switching to right, to left, looking for the body shots.
Adjustments you want to see both fighters make here down the stretch, Abner.
Well, Aleem definitely.
Aleem ahead at this point, 77-75. It was clearly a pretty close fight.
It's close, and so Aleem doing a good job off the ropes, although ate that right hand uppercut. And you're right, Abner. He has not been bothered by the power of Vidal.
At all. And Vidal's only trying one punch, which is a big mistake. He's got to throw more than one punches. And Aleem doing the opposite. It's the power that he puts in every punch that is taking so much from Vidal. There it is. The flurry of punches.
And then Aleem comes back with a flurry of his own, including that right uppercut on the inside and the balance of Vidal. He slips sliding. I agree, and yet he's getting the best of these exchanges. I believe he's landing more shots.
Talked about the boost of confidence that Aleem has, and he talked about it at the press conference. I'm a new fighter, and he's showing signs of it.
Vidal just leaning in, rips the right to the body, and then it's Aleem throwing the combination before Vidal keeps him at bay with a double right. The fans showing their appreciation for what we've witnessed through 9. No surprise, they've already combined to throw over 1,000 punches.
It's 0-1-1 in 10-round fights.
How kind, and a terrific way to start this triple header tonight from San Antonio.
Swanson, which is jabbing in the center, which he said and throwing the right hand. But they're both now starting to do good work on the inside.
Ripping shots to the body. There's that left hook to the liver again by Vidal. Left hook upstairs by Aleem.
I was going to say, don't make this fight so competitive in the middle of the ring. Well,
Here
not in the
we
middle,
are
but
in round 10 like it was round number 1 of what has been a fantastic opening bout here, contested at 160 pounds. Immanuwel Aleem looking to get back on the winning track. Immanuwel Vidal Jr., Amilcar Vidal Jr. looking to remain undefeated.
wow, both fighters taking shots, taking opportunities.
A pitched battle, a savage scrap down the stretch. They're willing to give an inch. Aleem continues to throw. Now Vidal. The crowd here in San Antonio, many getting to their feet. Over 1,200 combined punches, and they are punching to the final bell.
Wow.
What a fight.
The winner by majority decision and still undefeated, Amilcar Vidal.